Nigeria. My name is Joe Tehili. I'm a successful real estate professional with GTEX Holdings, one of the leading real estate developers in the world. We have properties in the US, UK, UAE, and over 20 locations in Nigeria. Thank you for joining us again on the series Top International Locations to Invest in, especially for Nigerians in diaspora. So thank you again for joining us live. Um, I always love to start my day with excitement, and I'm starting this series today with excitement. Yes, in the course of this week, we've had amazing seminars, we've had amazing trainings relating to this international properties to look out for. On Friday, which is tomorrow, we'll be having another webinar. I'll confirm the time and I'll do well to share the information in the post of my YouTube and my other social media platforms so that you can leverage on it. So thank you again for joining us live. Other aspects you may want to be aware of is today we'll be talking about land banking in detail. What land banking is really all about. You may have heard and been informed that land banking is basically you aggregating lands, right, for a period of time, either for investment or business purposes or residential purpose, right? So aggregating in the sense that acquiring lands at various points in time, accumulating it, keeping it for a period of time, either to build residential development later or housing development. But notwithstanding, we're having a webinar today, 4 p.m. Nigerian time. So I'll do well to also share that flyer this morning before 12 o'clock. So thank you again for joining us live. Top international locations to look out for. So I like to dig deep and research. So while we are talking of top international locations to invest in, especially for Nigerians in diaspora, we're talking of real estate investments, And today I want to focus on the off-plan aspect of this real estate investment. The off-plan in the sense that you don't pay at once, right? You can be paying at intervals, and as you pay, your house is being built, and after you complete your payments, at most 6 months, some do 1 year, after you complete your payment, you get your house keys. It is more financial savvy to do off-plan. It allows flexibility, unlike a house that is already built. You cannot make so much adjustments, or you have to damage some walls to rebuild. But in the case of off-plan, you can tell them the kind of style that you want inside your house. You can tell them how you want your outside to be painted, or the kind of feel your house should have when one looks at it. So you have that option with off-plan, right? I think I've talked about the flexibility of the payments plan, in which some off plan allows you to spread payments, like ours will allow you to spread payments for as long as 3 years. 3 years. While some will allow you to spread payments for as long as 5 years. And this is not limited to Nigeria. Remember, we're talking of international locations. So where do we have off-plan housing that you can consider for investment? We have in Dubai, UAE, Dubai. In fact, this is good news for Nigerians who want to relocate to Dubai. Yes. So we know that there's currently visa ban for Nigerians who want to apply for visa to Dubai. However, there's a certain level of investment that if you do, you can get a golden visa. A golden visa is more like a lifetime or a long time visa in the US, in Dubai rather. So yeah, if you hit a certain investment, I think the threshold is either $500,000 or $1,000,000. It should be $500,000 when you compare to dirhams. I will confirm that information and share it in subsequent webinars. Now, for we also have the opportunity to get L1 visa. L1 visa is to travel under an organization or a company, so that way you face less hassles when you're trying to process your visa. So our organization, JTEX Holdings, is a recognized brand in the US. We are based in Texas, to be precise. So if you want to get an L1 visa, you can, if you do an investment up to $200,000, yes, you are going to get an L1 visa. Did you get that? Up to 200,000 investment. Now, this takes me to the off-plan aspect of this investment. So we acquired over 40 acres in Katy, Houston, Texas, right? And we are setting it up for residential development. But our development is not going to commence until the next 5 years, most likely year 2030. So we are making it easy and more advantageous for investors who would like to own their own houses, their own homes in Katy, Houston, Texas. So, in the sense that rather than you just look at how beneficial it is, rather than you just making initial deposits to build, you are making initial deposits and you'll be getting yearly dividends on that your deposit, right? So it's more like you are investing in a cooperative. We have the option of investing $10,000 if you are investing through a Nigerian arm of the investment, and then $50,000 above if you're investing through the US arm of our business. So if you invest $50,000, you'll be getting an average yearly dividend of 12%. 12%. Good. Now, if you add 12% of $50,000, should be, I know 10 is $5,000, that's 55, should be $56,000 if I'm correct. Yeah, $56,000. If the following year you do not withdraw and you are also going to get 12% on the $56,000, it accrues the third year. By the time we start housing development, you can take that compound interest. I believe in by year 2020, 2029 or year 2030, your $50,000 should be around the range of 80 above $80,000. You can now use that money as an initial deposit for the housing development. I understand our housing unit is going to be around 300,000 to $600,000 per unit. We are doing 4-bedroom duplexes, 3-bedroom high rises, and the likes. So it's going to be within that range. I believe you get the picture. It's an exciting offer. The project is $150 million project, $150 million project, and we've raised over $100 million. We've raised over $100 million. So just have a few more slots for interested investors. For more information on everything I've just said, check the description of this video. You'll see a YouTube link that details everything I just talked about. It's over an hour, if not 2 hours. Take your time, watch everything, digest it, and reach out to me with a number in that video so that we can start you on your international real estate investment journey. All right, thank you very much. See you next time.